So welcome to the Makerspace, and we're excited to show you around. I'm Jared Reynolds. I'm one of the founders and the current president of the Concord Makerspace. Our mission is to provide education to the greater Concord community, provide a place where people can learn new skills, collaborate, start a small business. We're a 8,500 square foot maker and shared workspace. We have a wood shop, a metal and machine shop, prototyping and electronics, fiber arts and textiles, as well as a conference room, classroom, and shared workspace for artists and small businesses to rent.
Hi, I'm John Castle. I am the prototyping manager. Going on in here, we have an electronics bench where we have oscilloscope, all the things you might need for soldering. We keep a lot of parts in stock for members to use and test with, and even purchase if they want. If it's one of the bigger items, most of the smaller items you can just kind of use at will. You don't have to go out and pick it up yourself, right? So that's kind of the idea that, if you're working on some kind of project in some way, shape, or form, you can come in here, you can handle the electronics part. We do have laptops and stuff available as well, and even if you have something that's web-based, we can help you out with that. So we do also offer classes. So if you're new to 3D printing, or you're just getting into electronics, you have a project, not everybody knows everything that they want to do with their project, right? I teach some classes on both. We also have some other members that do design classes in Fusion 360 and SketchUp, and we have some other classes for different materials, such as things that you can do with the lasers, right? We have a few members that do some classes on that. But pretty much, if you had something, we have somebody here already that's either a member of the board or one of the shop managers that can probably help you out with a lot of the parts of your project that you may not be familiar with. So as part of the prototyping stuff that we have a couple of lasers, laser cutters, laser engravers, however you want to refer to them. So we have a Glowforge, right, which is a great entry point for people that have never done lasering before. It's really simple to use. All the software is online. I mean, really, when it comes down to it, this machine only has one button on it, so it's pretty foolproof. Just about anybody can use them without much, ramp up. You can do lots of things. You can do images. Coasters is a lot of things where people start. One of the things that Glowforge has is this is a nice little ruler kind of tool for some things that you might use. But there's also some more intricate things you can do. Kind of noisy, but gotta get its marbles together. But here we go. I want to do a frame. It's just going to do a square, but
Yep.
But yeah, so this is something that not a lot of our members use, but the ones that are doing the bigger, more industrial stuff tend to, like I said, we have a guy that does bricks, we have a guy that does labels. I've done a few smaller projects for it where I needed to really get a nice, even cut on things. One of the nice things about using a laser, especially on wood, is that it's sort of like a CNC machine, except your kerf is really small. So especially if you're working with, super thin material, the laser will cut it. You won't get any rip out or tear out. The smaller it is, the harder it is to do in the woodworking shop. So you can bring it out here and throw it on the laser and get a really perfect cut with it.
So we have really filled this room up in the past year or so. With COVID, it actually gave us a chance to take a deep breath and make sure that we were being intentional about everything. Some of what you see here has been here since the inception of Making Matters, but we've been able to make some serious upgrades. Starting with this guy, if people haven't been in for open houses for a while, this is a real nice, accurate compound miter saw. It'll let you do angled cuts in 2 different dimensions at the same time. This is our original lathe. It's an older jet tool, and we have here an idiot-proof gouge sharpener. Anybody who does wood turning, you know that you have to keep your gouges constantly sharp because your blade is traveling literally miles when you work. So it's not uncommon to stop and sharpen your tool every 20 minutes. And this makes that foolproof. You just set it at the angle that you need, and it's going to take off just a tiny amount, and then you're good to keep rolling again. Hand on the sawdust. The fence is your best friend for precision cutting. We've got a gauge over here, so I can set this to be 3 inches away from the blade, which is what I'm going for my demo purposes. And never get your fingers anywhere near the blade, obviously. And off we go.
You know, it's a collaborative effort here. Everybody kind of works together. We work in Slack and we have a lot of conversations. It's a community.